This live video is going to happen today. I just went live in the wrong group. And then I tried going live in here and somebody called me and it ended up ending the video. So my phone is now on do not disturb, so I cannot be called, hopefully. Anyhow, okay, so we're talking about onboarding. If you don't know who I am, my name is Georgia Adams, and I am kind of like the part of Team Fearless. I am the one who created this group, okay? So in some way or another, you're all connected to me, which is like unbelievably exciting, considering kind of where I came from in my skepticism about Monate and MLMs and all like that. But I talked about those in other videos, so we're not going to talk about them today. What we're going to talk about is onboarding. So whenever you first sign up, your market partner should sit down with you, go out to coffee with you, have a Zoom call with you, and go over these 7 steps of onboarding you onto this business. If that has not happened, especially because of the day and age that we live in with COVID, that's okay, because we're going to do that now, and we're going to give you all of these steps that you need for getting your business started, for getting your business launched. If you have already been in the business for a while and you're like, wait a minute, like, why do I need to watch this video? I have these 7 steps written down, and I go through them every single month. Every single month, I reevaluate my business and go, okay, what am I doing? When I don't do this, I feel it in my business, okay? I feel it in the way that my day-to-day flow goes throughout the month. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started so this video can stay really short and sweet. All right, number 1 for your onboarding steps. Number 1, know your why. Know your why. This is really, really important. And maybe you've signed up and you're like, I don't really know my why. Maybe during your first month, whenever you go to pay your mortgage and you're scraping the bottom of your purse to try and get some gas in your car, maybe you're like, maybe Monate could help me with this. Maybe I don't have to scrape the bottom of the barrel every single time I want to do something. Maybe it's that you want to be able to go to the grocery store and get what you want. Buy the organic thing, or just not have to use a calculator every time you go down, not because you like to be careful, but because you literally cannot spend a penny more than what your budget calls for. Okay, there are a lot of reasons. Maybe you're an Enneagram 7 and the only reason why you want to do Monate is because you want to go have fun. You want to do all the things and you want to be able to pay for it. That's okay. That's okay for that to be your thing. Some people sign up and they really want to help people with their hair. Some people sign up and they really want to go on all the free trips. Some people sign up and they're like, I just love the science behind it, okay? There's a lot of reasons why people sign up, and there's a lot of whys for why people are in this business. You don't have to tell me, but you do need to write it down, and you do need to tell it to somebody, whether it's your upline, whether it's a cross-line market partner that you've become close with, whether it is your husband. That's what I did. We were on vacation whenever it kind of became my why became apparent to me, and I was in the car with Chad. The kids were in the back watching a show. Half of them were asleep, and I told Chad, I said, listen, we need to talk about Monate. And this is what I want to use Monate for. And so I'm going to have to work the business, and I want you to know why I'm doing this so that you can help keep me accountable. And he has. Whenever there were days where I was really high, days when I was really low, Chad is the one who's kind of been like, okay, but wait a minute, remember why you're doing this. You're doing this because. So you need to have that why written down somewhere, or you need to have it somebody that you have vocalized it to, so that they can help keep you accountable for why you are in this business. And your why is going to change, okay? Your why is going to change. Right now, it might be like, I just want to get Starbucks whenever I want Starbucks. But as your business grows, you might go, you know what? I want to pay my mortgage, or I want to retire from my job, or I want to put away retirement, okay? There are so many things that you can do in this business. It is ridiculous, the opportunities that lay ahead of you. So know your why. It's what will keep you driven. It's what will keep you going. Number 2, time. You need to be smart with your time. So even for those of you who maybe are like, I am a fly by the seat of my pants person, I do not like to schedule things. We're going to go over this in a separate video, but you need to get a calendar and you need to schedule your time. You need to write down days that are like you are not available. Your daughter has a soccer tournament. Maybe you are in work. So maybe you work from 9 to 5 and you cannot take phone calls. You cannot schedule business during that time. So then mark that off on your calendars. Okay, well, I'm going to take, these 2 nights a week are family nights. So I'm not doing anything these nights of the week. You need to write down on your calendar what you cannot, times that you cannot sacrifice. And then you need to write down times that you are going to work Monday, because that takes us down into, they tie together, step number 3, and that is income, okay? The income that you want. I want you to ask yourself this question. What would make this business, what would make Monate worth it for you? What's that number? Is it $500 a month? Is it $10,000 a month? Like, what is it that would make it worth your time? Because if you're saying, I want to make $5,000 a month, or I want to make $12,000 a month, okay? This is what would make it worth it to me. But yet with your time, you're only saying, I'm going to give Monate 1 hour a month or 1 hour a week. It doesn't add up. You're not going realistically, and this is why a lot of people get burned out of network marketing, is because somebody has told them, just sign up and do a couple of posts about shampoo and you're going to be making thousands and thousands of dollars. That's not true. The people who are at the top of our company, they work to get there and they sacrifice time and they put in the effort to get there. People who have the Cadillacs, people who go on the free trips, it's because they take time to work their business because they can see the income that they want. So you need to write down a number. You need to be able to visualize, this is my goal. This is where I want to be every month. Let's talk about how you can get there. And then I want you to write down a second number. I want you to write down a dream bigger number. What is that number that if you could make that every month, it would completely blow your mind? I have numbers written down of like, here's where I want to be. Here's my oh my goodness, this would be earth shattering if I got there number, okay? I want you to write down a dream bigger number, because that's something that you're going to look at and go, okay, I'm taking the time and investing into getting this first number. And when I get to this first number, that's going to help take me to this next number, because it's going to build my business in such a way that I'm going to be continually profiting from that. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3, know your why, time, and income. Number 4 is contact list. You need to make a contact list. Go to TJ Maxx or somewhere, get yourself a notebook, okay? It doesn't even have to be cool or say anything neat. Get yourself a notebook and put a contact list in it. Go through, there's I forget the name of it, where you have a word for every letter. Anyhow, there's one of those for Frank, okay? So friends, relatives, associates, like people you work with, neighbors, kids, so people who are teachers, people who are involved in your kids' lives, and social media. So go through, write down friends that you can think of. You can look on social media, go through. If you were going to get married next week, who would be on that invite list? Okay, that should be like your immediate, I have a contact list right away. Okay, then use this to help jog your memory. Who are associates, girls who knows you at Starbucks, who checks you out, the person who does your hair, your nail tech, any of those kind of people who are at work, the receptionist, all of those are your associates, okay? You need to have a contact list. Now, these aren't all people that you are messaging tomorrow, okay? That's not how it works, and we're going to talk about reach outs here in a coming up video. That's not how it works, okay? what you're going to do, you need a contact list because you are always building relationships. You are always adding to this contact list. I have a contact list and I have it to where I go through and I have people who I've talked with, people who I haven't talked with yet. I have all of these, like everything compiled in my notebook. I have my list because if you have a list with you always, you're always working your business, okay? You're always adding to that list. Even in times where maybe you're not talking with as many people, maybe you're not a huge social media person, so maybe you're not on social media as much, but maybe you're building relationships and you're adding to that contact list, or maybe you're getting phone numbers and texting with people. That's okay. Have a contact list. You have to have a list that you're referring back to of people who need your products, who you want to be on your team, all of those things, or maybe even know somebody that they can refer back to you. Okay, so contact list. Number 5 is events. Events are huge for building your business. I would say that my biggest impact on my business has been events, and it's okay for all of those introverts out there that are like, oh no, you said the E word, I can't do events. That's okay. You need to do events. Events are super, super important for your business. Whether it's in-person events, I know that there's a lot of people that maybe aren't as comfortable being back in person yet. That's okay. Invite the ones that are. Have small groups. Go to events is having coffee one-on-one with somebody, okay? It's having girls over to your house and everybody washing their face with your face stuff, okay? It's having girls over and doing wash parties. We did a cider and shampoo party last fall, okay? We're getting ready to do another party here at the end of the month. So it doesn't matter what those events are. It can be online events. We have a whole thing in here for launching your business online. That's amazing. Online parties have done fantastic. But I will tell you this, there is nothing that takes the place of face-to-face. When you have somebody in your house, when you have somebody at a coffee shop, they're able to feel the products and smell the products and try the products. There's nothing that takes the place of that. So face-to-face is always super important. And now that things are starting to open back up, hopefully you all can have your, schedule your own events and get parties going, because I'm telling you, they are fabulous. They are so much fun. Sometimes as moms especially, we get super busy and somebody invites us to a party and we're not able to hop on online. But if I'm going to their house, I'm a captive audience. I'm there and you get to talk to me about all the amazing opportunities. So events are number 5, very important. Then we have our last 2 things. Number 6 is Smart Start. Number 7 is MMP. So number 6, Smart Start. If you have just signed up in this business, or if this is your second month in the business, okay, you are in Smart Start. So Smart Start, as soon as you sign up, so if you were to sign up today, this is September 7th, then you would have the rest of the month of September and you have the next 2 following months. So October and November. If you sign up September 30th, okay, you have September 30th and then you have October and you have November. So it's the rest of the month that you sign up and the next 2 months. So I usually tell people it's 2 months and then, depending on where they're at in the month, bonus, you get the rest of this month as well. So Smart Start. In your Smart Start, Monate has given you the fabulous ability to make a lot more bonuses than you would normally make, okay? So whenever you sign up for VIPs during your Smart Start period, you make an extra $60 bonus on top of the commission that you already make. When you sign up a market partner as well, that's what we call a block, and you're gonna make a $150 bonus on top of the $60 bonus that you've already made for the VIPs. When you do this 3 times, that is called a Mo Neighborhood, and you're going to make a $500 bonus on top of the 3 $60 bonuses, the 3 $150 bonuses. You also get the $500 bonus, and that's on top of all of the commissions that you make. So I always say, in your first 3 months, have as many events as you can have. Do an online launch party. Do an in-person party, contact people, talk with your besties. I want to do this business with you. Let's get it all done and get you all of those bonuses in as you can, because point number 7, MMP, when you recruit 2 people under you, okay, you hit MMP. So you plus 2 equals MMP, and that is the very first rank in our company. If you hit that rank in your Smart Start time, you not only get your rank advancement bonus, but you also get an extra bonus as well. This is so exciting because whenever you hit that first rank, you now have a team, and you have people that you are doing this with. You are onboarding, and you're teaching them to onboard, and then they're onboarding. And the wonderful thing is that it doesn't have to be like you and that's it. Like, you have this whole team to pull with, and that's one of the amazing things with Monate, which you can see in one of our compensation plan videos, is that you always get paid from everybody that you recruit. So you're not only getting paid off of a strong leg or a weak leg, you are getting paid off of everybody. So it really incentivizes you to just be a team. And I love the team mentality that we have with Monate. I love having everybody together. The more, the merrier. It just makes it so much fun. And then we get to do stuff like this, where we're helping each other with onboarding. We're tagging each other in videos, and we're doing all those kind of things. So onboarding, number 1, know your why. Number 2, time. Make sure that you are scheduling your time for, number 3, the income that you would like to get from this opportunity. Number 4, make a contact list. Just take a couple of days, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to sit down and make a contact list. Number 5, events. If you haven't scheduled an event this month, you need to do it. You need to have an event every single month if you can. Number 6, Smart Start. If you are in your Smart Start period, take advantage of those bonuses. If you are out of your Smart Start period, but you have somebody underneath you that you've signed up that are in their Smart Start period, if you help them hit those Smart Start goals, guess what? You get a bonus. Okay, like Monate is so smart, because then everybody wants to help everybody, because when the tide rise are all, I'm going to totally mess it up. A rising tide lifts all ships. That's it. So when everybody's working and everybody's helping everybody out, then everybody's businesses grow from it. All right, MMP is you plus 2 to hit your first rank. And that's it, guys. That's onboarding. Write them down. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you later.